Hello, welcome to World History for the ninth graders. There's a couple of special sections for the ninth graders. And explain that more with the open house, explain that more in detail in class. But briefly, let me understand that we decided to put the ninth graders separately for a couple different reasons. The main one being that, in theory, the understanding is that by signing up for World History as a ninth grader, you are considering, at least considering, strongly considering, taking AP US History as a 10th grader. For that reason, there's going to be some additional preparation that is going to take place for you with perhaps a little bit, not perhaps, some more rigor that may take place, and you may have a different curriculum, not different content, different setup, different type of assignments, and different activities than maybe your 10th grade counterparts have. Covering the same content because that's dictated by the state, but in terms of looking at primary sources, looking at writing, looking at a little more in-depth evaluation of sources, and you may be doing some more things on your own time as you would be preparing for being an AP student. If this is not something that really is interests you, you might need to come see me or talk to the counselor to see if you can revert going into another option. That would be a conversation with me or the counselor. But anyways, enough on that for this video. I just wanted people to have that understanding. The syllabus, you're going to get this link. Parents will get this link to this slide. If you can't make it to the open house, which is a fairly quick affair, 10 minutes, this is the syllabus. I'm not going to be able to read it word for word. In class, I hit highlights, but you're becoming ninth graders and in theory responsible ninth graders to be able to read through this syllabus. This, like as many classes that you may have experienced in middle school, is a one-to-one class. We use various resources, including an online text as a base, and I will definitely have other resources to use that will be posted to Classroom extensively. But you will need to bring a charged Chromebook every day. You'll be submitting most every assignment electronically. I will rarely make paper copies, including of the syllabus, and that is the way that it goes. You can see grading, late, absent work, etc. On here, which I will explain more in detail as we go along. Parents, this part's for you. Optional. Again, optional. Don't have to do it. If you wish to fill out an information form to let me know about anything that I should know about your child, your student, then please do so. There's a link there. You'll get this link in email. If you wish to do that, that's totally fine. Anything I should know, and that wouldn't necessarily be in parent view. But if you think that your child does well, you don't have to worry about it. That's fine too. I say, do you want to have Google Classroom summary sent to you? Some do, some don't. Know that there's some lag between when a student turns in something on Classroom and between the time that I have to grade it when it ends up in student view. So it does put you a couple days ahead if that's an issue. But hopefully with this group, with most of you, it isn't an issue because in theory you've proven to be responsible students if you're being targeted to take this class as a ninth grader. Okay, on to Classroom. All of you probably know this by now. Here's the first and sixth hour where most of you are at Classroom pages. And there they are to enter Classroom if you so wish at this point. And the other thing with the syllabus and remind, on the first day, next day, you'll need to fill out a acknowledgement of the syllabus form. And it's just a simple Google form that I have attached to Classroom. Assignment number 1, due on the first day for 10 points. that you acknowledge policies and syllabus. Is there anything that I should know for you to be successful? You will have assigned seats. Do you have legitimate seating concerns? And when I say legitimate, I mean like I have eyesight or hearing issues or something like that. Not I want to sit by my friends or I work better with so and so. Nah, I played that. That's really not legitimate. Anything that I should know within reason for you to be successful. And one question you may have for me, if you can't think of anything, that's fine too. So that covers the syllabus. The other thing that you need to do, parents, it's optional. Students, it's not optional to join Remind. Now, if you are so inclined and you want to type this into the code into Remind, LFWHA 9A 2010. A210 is what that WHA 9 A210. So what that means is the LF WHA 9A 210. A210 is my room number. That's all that code means. And WHA World History A for ninth graders. So if you put in the code or click on the link to join Remind that way, that's fine. Some of you have Remind, but some of you don't have space in your phone. If you just simply want to get it via text message, type in at LFWHA 9A 210, WHA 9A 210. And the A's between the two nines, and you can get it via text. But one way or the other, please join Remind. I occasionally will send out reminds if I change something. There's a first and a sixth hour. If I change my mind about something in sixth hour because of progress, I may send out a remind. So that has been known to happen. I won't send them out every day. I won't remind you about every assignment that's due, but it will be sent out occasionally. That covers Remind, that covers the syllabus, that covers parent-student information forms, and so on. Now, class being absent. It happens. I have an extensive system built in. That doesn't involve coming up and asking me in the first minute of class, did I miss anything? Did we do anything? No, we sat around and waited for you. Yes, we definitely did stuff. We definitely covered material. I do not, any student that knows me from previous years knows that I do not miss and waste class time. So there's extensive ways to look at this. One, I will show you how to add the calendar. So you can have access to every day. There's an agenda on my board that looks something like the open house agenda. I have that what we do. Of course, checking classroom. The absent bin really doesn't apply to you. My other class, if you have my law class, occasionally I still have paper or so in that class, but this class does not have paper. We're totally one-to-one. So most everything will be on classroom. Asking friends at the appropriate time, not when I'm talking, at the appropriate time. Or asking me at the appropriate time. Usually there's a lull, there's a work time in there. That can be time for that. I'm going to show you how to add Google Calendar in a separate video that you'll have permanently. But that will be done in a separate video for both the 9th and the 10th graders. So that will be on the next video.